Here we go. We on.
All right, Shalom, Akim. First and foremost, we want to give our praise, honor, and glory
To Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Shem, Rakak, Quadash.
Yeah, we want to give double honor to the apostle of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that teaching the word in our two faithful Saturday, man. And yeah, we just want to get into a little quick lesson about you simple Americans, you Babylonians, to really you Jake, you know what I mean? Because y'all got the mindset of Babylon. So you niggas are considered as heathens as to us on this side, you know what I mean? And really, because you niggas are living it up, man. You of your father's the devil, so you enjoying the goodies on this side, man. So when the kingdom comes, you're gonna have that everlasting shame. But we trying to help you prevent that, man. You know what I mean? By constantly and consistently coming on the highways and byways, sighing and crying, telling you to come back to your power, man. You know what I mean? You got that.
Yeah, good. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not.
See, while the evil days come not, man. It's coming. We said it's at the door, man. But you can still drive. You can still go to the gas station. You can go to Waffle House. The evil days ain't came yet, man. It's pretty fucked up right now. But you can still go out and buy you a double cheeseburger for $1. You know what I mean? She going up.
Okay. Nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
See, man? Keep going on that.
Okay. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain.
See, man, when the missiles hit, you know what I mean? We trying to help y'all, man. And we constantly out here telling you to come back to your power. Cause that we supposed to do, show love, man, to your neighbor. Cause y'all niggas hate us, but we still show love to our enemies. Cause you niggas are all our enemies. You holding up the kingdom, man. You know what I mean? You got something?
Yeah, good. Oh yeah, I'm about to say, man, y'all holding up the process, man. All right, like I was talking about, man. This is towards your salvation, man. We come out here week in and week out to warn you about what's to come, man. All right, you're not taking heed to the warning, man. All right, this is directly from Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, man. We've been sitting here on specific tasks to come out here and prophesy to you, man. Right, but you're not taking heed to it, man. That's why in that day it's gonna be no excuse, man. All right, because we've been out here on a consistent basis, all right, and also putting up videos and shows to edify you, all right, but you're not going to take heed to it, man, all right, so therefore, you know, once again, you're not going to have any excuse, man, all right, so right now, you know, you can go ahead and you know, do whatever you got to do, you know, go out, you know, Burger King, McDonald's, whatever, you know, like I was talking about, is, you know, everything is fucked up right now, but still, you know, to this very day, you still living comfortable, man, all right, why is that, man? Because you believe that, you know, it's not, the day of the Lord is not going to come anytime soon, man. All right, and that's putting you in the trick bag, man. All right, that's putting you in the trick bag, because when you settle on you know, thinking that the Lord is not going to come anytime soon, then you pretty much in your comfort zone, man. All right, you think that you know, you got so much amount of time to do what you got to do, and then afterwards, you know, you can pay for it later. You know, when you get older, when you damn near on your deathbed, man. All right, and you about to die. And then you want to turn to the Lord during that time, man. But it's gonna come a point in time to where the Lord is gonna completely cut that off, man. All right, because guess what? Because you in your youth right now, right? Like we just read earlier. That's why it says, look for the come back to the Lord in the days of thy youth, man. Remember the Lord in the days of thy youth, because guess what? In that time, in your youth, that's when he's gonna come back, man. All right, and at least that you expect it. Okay.
Yeah, he said you don't believe that the Lord's coming back, man. This Zephaniah 1:12, and it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their leads, that say in their heart the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil. So yeah, so you niggas, man, y'all settled in, man. Y'all niggas are comfortable, man. This ain't the time to be comfortable, man. You know what I mean? It's a time, place, everything. It's not the time to be comfortable, man. You set on your leads.
If I may say, this is not your rest, man.
Yeah, this is not your rest. This place was made by us, but it was not made for us. You niggas that's so into the law, you know what I mean? Telling you can build a kingdom within the kingdom. Deuteronomy tell you, thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, man. You know what I mean? You got some?
Yeah, I got some. It's the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. It said, "Arise ye and depart, but this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword of destruction.
See?
Yo, so it said, rise you in the park, man, but this is not your rest, man. The rest of the times that you're here in America, man, you have no rest, man. All right? And the thing about it is, Jake, you know, still to this day, you know, they're comfortable with working a 9-to-5 job, all right, damn near almost 7 days a week, all right, and getting fed with peanuts, man. All right, Jake is comfortable with that, man. This is not your rest. That's why the Lord said, rise ye and depart, man, because guess what? It's going to destroy you, even with a sword of destruction, man. All right? Why is that, man? Because this place is going to be destroyed very soon, man. And if you're found to be in league with Esau during that time, then guess what? The Lord's going to take you out, man.
That's right.
All right? Because if your spirit is not right with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, he's going to look at you as the enemy, man. And that's what Jake don't get, man. They don't get that the Lord has enemies, man. And he can deem, and specifically 2/3 of our people, he can deem them as enemies, man. He's already did that. The number has already been set of who's going to be the enemy, all right? So, you know what? Y'all done for it, man. All right? Even though we're out here, we're actually telling you that you're going to die, man. To 2/3 of Israel, all right? But really, that's a form of love, man. We're telling, hey, there's no greater love than telling them, hey, you're going to die, man. All right? You know, it's better than not telling you that, that you're going to die, man. Why is that, man? Because the thing is that the Lord is making sure that you know who the prophets are, man. All right? And to let you know what you did, man. All right? You know, because he gave you fair warning. Okay?
Yeah, I got two precepts. This is gonna destroy you with a sort of expression because you got the same mindset. Yeah, I mean, you really turn yourself away from the Most High, man, and you're gonna get punished for it. This is Isaiah 13:15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So, yeah, I mean, you into that Babylonian mindset. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have the same judgment as the Babylonians, man. Why it says war to the inhabitants thereof. It's not just you on there physically. It's just it starts with the mind first, man. We in Babylon, but we ain't in Babylon, man.
Be not conformed to the world, Romans 12:2. You may know it perfect and acceptable the will of the Most High, man. We know this shit out here is not acceptable.
You got something?
Yeah, I got something. It's Proverbs, the first chapter, starting at the I started at verse 20. It said, "Wisdom cried without; she uttered her voice in the streets." And that's where you find wisdom at, man. You're not gonna find wisdom at these so-called churches, man. All right, these harlot houses, as we call them, man. All right, why is that, man? Because the churches that you see today, man, it do nothing but feed you lies, man. All right, everything that they tell you is not according to the scripture, man. All right, but out of the vain imaginations, man. All right, just for a filthy lucre, man. Okay. Now, verse 21, it says, "She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates, in the city she uttered her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge." All right, so it said, how long you simple ones, will ye love simplicity, man? How long are you going to continue being a nigga, man? All right? How long are you going to continue to live in a docile state, man, and just living under the shadow of Esau, man, your slave master, man? All right? Now, reading on, it says, "Turn you at my reproof, behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, I will make known my words unto you." And that's what he's doing right now, man, by sending up his prophets out on the highways and byways, man. All right? Verse 24 said, "Because I have called and you refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded." All right? And that's how the Lord is stretching out his hand, man. He's stretching out his hand through his men, man. All right? Like at the start of the video, man, we said, look, even though we come out on the highways and byways week in and week out, really the Lord is stretching out his hand to you by doing that, man. All right? And y'all it's like taking his hand and then just slapping it back in his face, man. All right? It said, verse 24, I'll read it again. It said, "Because I have called and you refused, I stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set it not on my counsel and with none of my reproof." All right, you're not taking heed, man. Verse 26, "I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh." All right, and that's exactly what's going to happen, man. Once again, he's going to do it in the heavens, and he's going to do it on earth too, by his men, man. All right? It said, verse 27, said, "When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Lord. They were none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof." Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. That's it, man. That's why I said, look, you even know you're gonna. That's why we read early in Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, in the first verse, said, "Remember thy Creator in the days of thy youth, man. While the evil days come now." So when them evil days come and you're overtaken by those evil days, then guess what? The Lord is not gonna answer you in that day, man. All right. He's not gonna answer you in that day, man, because he stretched out his hand towards you and you threw it back at him. So he's not gonna deal with you anymore, man. All right, you had your chance to turn back to the Lord, all right, and you missed it, all right.
Yeah, you got something else out there. I think we're gonna end it off on this. This is Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, said the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. So you niggas, your wish gonna come true. The Lord gonna take us off the streets, man. You know what I mean? But every cause gonna have an effect. You know what I mean? You niggas gonna realize, you know what I mean, that you needed this, and you niggas gonna have you niggas gonna die with spiritual famine before you die of the real famine of the sword. You know what I mean?
God.
It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro and to seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it. So you niggas gonna be on the internet. You niggas gonna even come down here at 12 o'clock. You know what I mean? Every week you gonna be consistent coming down out here. You know what I mean? Great. You know what I mean? So, hey man, you ain't gonna find it's gonna be too late. When the evil days come, it's gonna be too late, man. You didn't come back to your creator, man. You know what I mean? Got anything else? Hey, we want to give our praise on that glory
To Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah.
Hey, we're gonna do with edifying Ike, man. Till the next time, we'll say Shalom.
Shalom.